Accessibility options. This game provides several accessibility options that make it easier to read, see, and hear. Space option. Drop down Z button for fact, large, wide, highlight Z, toggle. Read to me, Microsoft, all, medium, reticle of chat speech to text, chat speech, background, toggle, off, toggle, off, back, drop down, Z button, audio, master, effects volume, slider, 80%, spacebar button for change, 2 of 10, music volume, ambient of, look sense, R's outer, look, space, display, drop, frame rate limit, 100, options, depth of field, high, 3 of 3, V, gamma, slide, field of view, 120. Option, motion chrome, field of W button, game, Z button, drop down, player, auto save, slider, arachnophobia. This game contains spiders that are often much, spacebar, grounded, main menu, grounded, option, multiplayer, grounded, host, continue, grounded, main menu, grounded, create new, button, new game, add password, spacebar button for yes, standard or shared world, spacebar button for select, escape button for back, shared world, spacebar button for select, escape button for back. Shared, spacebar, shared world, spacebar button for select, escape button for back. Shared world, spacebar button for select, escape button for back. Grounded, main menu, logged in as Joker Def 1021, multiplayer. Mode selector. Select a game mode. This can be changed at any time. Survival, medium, achievements enabled, S button for view mode settings, mild. Mode selector, mild. Meet numbers. Modes, Mode selector, achievements disabled. Modes, /create custom S button for customize. Survive achievements in meet whoa. Mode selector. Select a game mode. This can be changed at any settings. Spacebar button for accept. Mode selector 0. Game settings. Mode select medium. Create modes cut at creative play at your difficulty. Mode select survive 0. Game settings. Object limit mode. Cross-platform. Escape button for escape quest. All recipes unlock. All recipes free. Toggle crafting. Buildings. Escape bugs. Ignore bugs. Creature health. Spacebar button for change. Escape player damage. Toggle on. Spacebar button for toggle. Escape button for cancel. Players take damage when getting attacked or falling from large heights. Toggle this off to enable God mode. / to hear more. Escape, bugs fight each other. Toggle on. Spacebar button for toggle. Play on, friendly fire. Toggle off. Spacebar button for toggle. Escape button for cancel. All friendly damage will be enabled. Toggle this off if you don't want to escape bugs escape. Escape button for all mute escape time equip back escape mode medium.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna pour it in here, you know, do a little dance while you in.
Close. Me le voy, me voy. Давай, Том. Держи.
What is going on in this family?
Mode selector. Select a game mode. This can be changed at Achievements enabled. S button for view mode settings. Spacebar button for accept. / to hear more. / to hear more. Whoa, / to hear more. Medium. / Mode Mode 0. Game all recipe quest on. All rest building mode selector. Select 0. Game bugs spawn. Bugs ignore. Bugs fight each other. Toggle. Mode selector. Peg handies. Join the game. Game escape button for cancel. Mode scenario vary medium. G button for start game. Pete, who, Willow, Max. Selected by Willow, Max.
Hey,
Select
nice to meet you.
Ready for adventure.
What's the word?
Do you like
Selected by
role-playing games? Allie, my name's
Select
I'm Willa.
Actually,
Pete.
Ready for
Selected
adventure.
by Joker Def 1021.
hey, nice to
Selected
meet
by
you.
Joker Def
Name's
1021.
Max.
G
Maxwell
button for
Smart.
start game. Mode select. Modes. Peg handies. Left the game. Scenario variable. Scenario variables. Game mode. G button, player list. S game mode. G yard world name. Enter button for accept. Enter scenario. G button for start game. Peg handies.
Can't run from me, you foul bees! You think you outsmarted me, the mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yokes Girth.
Stay tuned for what happens next on Yokes Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky Punch-O fruit flavor? Introducing Apricot. It's a punch to the gut. So stop by, fill up, and make sure you get your Billy Hog hot dog before you jet away.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990. This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released information that more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, prominent practical technology signs a few deals with
Investigate surroundings. New objective. Explore your surroundings.
Damn. Where am I? Are those roots? Nah, can't be. This must be one of those prank TV shows. Wait, what are you doing here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Menu. Game setting. Option. Player. Master. Voice chat. Option. W button for apply. X button for discard changes. Z button for factory defaults. Unapplied changes detect. Space. Menu. Game setting. Option. Z audio. 5 of 6. Z button. Narrate. Voice chat activation. Editing. Never. Menu. options, drop Z, drop Z, keyboard, toggle, slider, space, 20, 18, 16, 15%, option, 27, 15%, option, mouse sensitive menu. Peg handies, yo. Peg handies, ha 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 ha. Peg
Looks like that
handies,
little red thing's
type us
itching
much
for a
better.
fight.
Strange signal. New objective.
What was that?
Locate the source of the signal you discovered.
Maybe it's
Field
being
station.
transmitted from nearby. Egghead Pete to the rescue.
Auto saving. Strange signal. Objective complete. Locate the source of the signal. New objective. Peg handies.
Well,
Discovered.
someone had to
Strange
have set up
signal.
all this sciencey stuff here.
ASL
still,
terminal.
I'm not exactly sure where this
Investigate
is.
surroundings.
What is going
Objective
on?
complete.
We should keep
Explore your
looking around.
rock bottom.
Gold star
New
for
objective.
Pete.
Analyze a pebblet at a resource peg handy. You can swap between first person and third peg handies. Discovered. Plant fiber. Resource analyze. Plant fiber.
Hey, a common example of the Formicidae family.
Please translate from nerd speak bots.
An ant.
Resource analyzer. Spacebar but equipment and back 30 raw science.
Science.
Resource analyzer. Select a valid resource for analysis. Plant fiber. Rock bottom. New objective. Analyze a pebblet at a resource analyzer. Objective complete. Analyze a plant fiber at a resource analyzer. Peg handies. Analyzed. Sprig. Resource analyzer. Rock bottom. Objective complete. Analyze a pebblet at a resource armed and mini. New objective. Craft a pebblet axe. C button for toggle crafting menu. Q pebblet axe. Fiber numbers advanced space roasting trail roast nat plant dry this clover Q a little slurp. New objective. Find
It's a
water.
speedy little green corn pup.
Q button for S button. S. Peg handies. Analyzed. Pebblet. Resource survey AS resource analyzer W button for equip sprig plant
Hey, buddy. Clogs now.
peg handies discovered pebblet spear Q button for hold E button for slow Peg handies. Discovered. Peg handies. Discovered. Raw weevil meat. Q button. Cube, plant slur, miscellaneous, crude rope. Spacers. Peg handies. Discovered. Crude rope. Grass. Grass. Armed and mini. Objective complete. 30 raw science. Q. You discovered. Pebblet axe. Grass. A small snack. New objective. Find and eat some food. Right mouse button for you can block attacks while you have a weapon. Peg handies. 30 raw science. Peg handies. Analyzed. Raw weevil meat. Q button for pebble, dig, acorn, sprig, weave, sprig, acorn, map, craft, gear, clover shin guards. 2 clover, consume, canteen. Canteen. Q button for previous page. Space, S button for go, fiber bandage. S button for go to entry. Advanced building. Storage and utilities. Trail bug trophy, stuffed weevil. Space barb, natural, nat, clover, grub hide. Weevil nose. Grub hide. Number / to hear more. Clover leaf, weevil nose. Material, natural resources. Mite fuzz. Material, natural resources. Mite fuzz. Pebblet. 2. Q button for previous page. Craft. E button. Q button for previous page. Thistle needle. Grub hide. Unanalyzed. 0. Number / to hear more. Weevil nose. Q. Q button for previous, A button for previous tab. D button for next tab. Natural resource, Q, space, Q but weapon, spiky, pebblet axe. Hot craft of grass. Grass. Left mouse button for chop. You discovered. Grass plank. Grass. Grass. Disabled. Resource W. Grass plank. Space 30 raw science.
Science.
Resource analyze. W button for Peg handies. Discovered. Red and Grass plank. Grass. Left mouse button for attack. Hold E button for slurp nasty water. A little slurp. Objective complete. Find water. New objective. Find clean water. New objective. Drink a dewdrop. Peblet. Peg handies. Tab 4. You picked up a mushroom. You can eat consumable items via the inventory menu. You discovered sap. The 4 gathered items automatically populate matching hot pouch slots and can be quickly accessed via the hot pouch hotkeys. You discovered baseball.
This isn't looking good, Max.
You discovered Might 30 raw science. Peg handies. Analyzed. Weevil nose. Hold E button. A small snack. Objective complete. Find and eat some food. Objective complete. Pick and eat a mushroom. Hold E button. Hold E button for slurp. Grass.
Gross.
Grass. Construct. Q button for
Ladybug
peblet
coming
chopping.
through.
Weevil sheep. Mutation. Crab. Q button.
Better than starving,
Space bar button.
I think.
Weapons and gear. Up. Clove. Consumable. Canteen. Q button for previous page. Craft. E button for next page. A button for previous tab. D button for next tab. S button for go. S button. Space bar button for hot craft ingredient. W button for hot craft many. 2. S material. Weapons and weevil. Q button for Kent. Grass window. Grass quarter. Grass advanced store workbench. Q button for D. Space natural plant. Weevil nose. Mush grub hide. Q button for grub hide. Resource Peg handies. Analyzed. SAP. Resource Resource analyzer. Disabled. E button for analyze. Resource empty. 2 1 raw weevil meat. Double backpack. Empty slot. 1 weevil no 2 1 might fuzz. Empty red ant part. Spacebar button for 30 raw science. Resource analyze. Spacebar button for continue. Common resource analyzed. Brain power. Resource.
Come here, you little green sausage.
You're not actually thinking about eating one of those, are you?
Absolutely.
Dewdrop. A
Tastes
little
good.
slurp. Objective complete. Find water. You discovered. Dewdrop. Q button, F, Y, W button for act. Resource ASL resource survey. Resource anal W MITFA equipment and hauling 30 raw science.
Science.
Peg handies. Discovered. Candy dispenser. Q but.
Nice and clean.
Tier 2. Tier 2. Investigate surroundings. Objective complete.
It's getting dark.
Explore your surround the mysterious machine. New objective. Investigate the mysterious build a lean-to. New objective. Build a lean-to. Before you can place, you unlock recipe. Lean-to. Construction. Grass half 1. Sprig space 1. Plant might space 1 space. Construction 7. Grass half 2 2. Grass 2 space grass door space bar sprig fence space bar 2 3 4 3. Menu. I'm tiny.
I was a fool to have ever doubted myself. A fool like Klein, like Kaminsky, like Schmechter, like all of Ominent. I am here in the backyard.
E button.
Down
E button for
in
push.
the backyard. I mean, I am speaking to you from the backyard. I am tiny! I should gather my thoughts. This is a momentous occasion. Wendell Tully official log, 89.08.05. Recording as I take my first steps into the miniature world. The sights are unbelievable. The textures, the way the light falls upon every surface, the subtle patterns in all of the objects that surround me, the grass. Even common lawn grass looks like a structure from an alien world. Wait, what's that sound? The very earth is trembling. Over there, what could it be? An ant! My God, today, the world has changed forever.
E button for push. The mysterious machine. Objective complete. Investigate the mysterious. Grounded for repairs. New objective. Unblock the obstructed laser. New objective. Find what's weakening one of the lasers.
In my experience, that's 99% of what using a computer is all about.
These things are never gonna catch on.
You discovered. Gnat fuzz. You discovered. Raw gnat meat. Grass. Left mouse button for chop. Grounded for repairs. Objective complete. Unblock the obstructed laser. New objective. Find what's weakening one of the lasers. Dry grass. Peg Handies. Was knocked out by a red worker ant. Plant fire. Grass. Left mouse button for chop. Peg Handies. Is pushing up lichen. Grass. Left. Clover. Clover. You discovered. Clover leaf.
Consulting Detective Weevil, hot on the trail.
Construction.
Nose for the truth.
Cube. Construction. Link 2. Row 1. Space 2. Window. Graph. 1. 1. Space 1. Space 2. Lean 2. Space. Grass. Construction 2. Light it up. New objective. Craft a torch. C button for toggle crafting menu. Lean to. Lean to. Build. Lean to. Lean to, 1911. Wait, settling in. New objective. Set your respawn point at your lean to. 1915. Settling in.
My things are still here.
Objective complete. M4 you can see your respawn point as well as other discovered landmarks on your map.
Meals on wheels.
Construct 2, 1. Roasting spit. E button for build. Hold E button for super build. Roasting spit. E button for build. Hold construct 1, 2, work 3. Workbench, roasting, construct 2, space, workbench, trail 4. Roasting spit. E button for build. Hold E button for workbench. E button for build. Hold E button for super build. Workbench. Roasting. Grass. Workbench. Roasting spit. Disabled. E button for build. Roasting spit. Disabled. Grat. Set. Hold. Hold E button for slurp nast. Clover.
No water
Clover.
filtration tablets needed.
Clover. 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 Left mouse. Workbench. Lean-to. Grass. Grass. Left mouse button for chop.
That is
Workbench.
a big spider.
A button
I don't
for
think I'm high enough level to take on such a foe.
roasting. A button. The workbench is needed to craft more complex items. Interact with it to open your crafting menu. A button. Bug trophy. Stuff my space. Natural. Dude. Red ant. Red acid gland. Red ant mandibles. Number / to hear more. Clay. Raw nat. Roasting spit. Roasting spit. Disabled. Dry. Grass. Roasting.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
Roast. Lean to. Roasting spit. Catching some ZS. New objective. Sleep through the night at your linked peg handies. Discovered. Fiber bandage. Grass. Grass plank. E button for nap. Clover. Clover. Left mouse button for chop.
Whoa! Whoa, look at the size of that ant. Honestly, I'm just glad it's not big enough to squish me.
Yeah.
Clover.
You and me both.
Left mouse button for chop. Lean to. E button 2238.
I can't be the only one feeling tired. Time to hit the hay.
L 22.
I don't know about the rest
Lean
of
to.
you, but I'm...
E button for use. Peeper. 00. Colon. 00. Catching some ZS. Objective complete. Sleep through the night at your lean-to. Q button for previous page. Craft. Q buttons. Weapons. Acorn shove. Weevil. Tort. Lucky find. New objective. Analyze a clover leaf at a resource analyzer. Store advanced base canteen. Workbench. Grab. Dry grass. Dry. You discovered. Dry grass chunk.
Hark, yonder lady of the clover forest. On what errand does the day find you?
Dry grass. Left mouse button. Dry. Dandelion. Grass. Dry grass. Resource M1 dry space 30 raw science. Resource analyzer common level 1 9 raw nat 6 10 space 2 9 clover 30 raw science. Resource spacebar button for continue. Resource analyzer. Select a back M3 nat spacebar but 30 raw science. Empty slot 3. Lucky find. Objective complete. Analyze a clover leaf at a advanced bushcraft. New objective. Craft a piece of armor. Pep. No items hot deposit Q but pebblet spear Q plank pallet spacebar button for place blueprint stem trail storage bat D clover grass Workbench, a button for fuzz up, can bait advance D bug trophy nat stuff nat might space D space consumables gear advance D storage bat menu storage basket construction Storage basket. Disabled. Work a button for space bar. A button space S. Storage basket. E button. Storage bat. Workbench, a button for previous storage and link search recipes. Spacebar button for place blueprint. Workbench, a button for previous tab. D button for next tab. Search. Count, a button. Material, a button. Plant, a acorn, a button. Might have clover hood. 2,5% gas mask upper bot clover poncho. A button for previous tab. D button for next upper red gas mat clover might hat clover hood. My clover hood. Peg handies. Discovered. Peg handies. Discovered. Clover shin guards. Plant. Clover. Clover. Grat. Drink or die.
Use something to drink.
119 seconds. Roasting spit. A roasting spit must be lit to roast raw meat.
Built for sniffing.
Roasting W. Store. Roasting space bar button for cook.
Tiny Pete needs
Roasting
food
spit.
badly.
Drink or die. 90 seconds. Roasting spit. Storage basket. Roasting spit. Workbench. Roasting spit. Roasting spit. E button. Peg handies. Drink or die. 60 seconds. Peg handies. Analyzed. Mushroom.
I don't want to understate this, but this is bad.
Eat or die. 119 seconds.
That should keep me safe. Safer.
Grass. Wheat you discovered. Weevil roast.
Rub time.
Roasting spit. E button for cook. Roasting spit. Roasting spit. Storage basket. Workbench. A button for previous tab. D button for next tab. S material. Plant missile. Crude rope. Search. A butt gear.
Spotted.
Grass. Peg handies. Needed food badly. Workbench. Plant fiber. Grass. 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 Roasting spit. E button for cook. F button for relocate. E button for peg hand. E button for peg handis backpack. Storage. Roasting space bar button for cook. Roasting spit. E button for cook. Roasting spit.
I thought I lost
Auto
you.
saving. Roasting spit. E button for cook. F button for relocate. Hold roasting spit. E button for cook. F button for relocate. Workbench. A button, red, head, clover, space bar button for craft. W button, advanced bush, storage bag. Roasting spit. Roasting.
I'm all geared up.
Roasting spit. Work, a button, gear. A button for clover, red and arm, red, clover. Lean to. Grat. Plant. Clover. 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 Left mouse. Clover. Clover. Grass. Storage. Workbench, a button, clover, space bar button for craft. W button for craft many, 1. Red, lower clover shingar, a button for space bar button for hot crafting, clover shing, red and space bar button for craft. W button, you discovered. Clover poncho. Q button, storage basket. Storage basket. Work. Storage basket. Storage basket. Grab. Storage basket. Peg handies. Discovered. Nat roast. Grass. Left.
Not bad.
Resource 3 nat space bar 30 raw science.
Science.
Resource analyzer, common resource analyzed. Brain power, plus 15. Grass. Grass.
I don't want any trouble, Ant.
Grass. Left work. Workbench, a button for previous tab. A button, digging. Acorn shot, busting. Pebblet spear. Pebblet spear, pebblet spear.
Don't
A
even
button
need to
for
boil
previous
it.
tab. S button for go to entry. /2. Spiky sprig, pebblet spear. A button for previous tab. D button for next tab. Autos, a button for previous tab. D button for next tab. Weapons and tools. Spiky sprig. 0. Hot crack. Lean to roast. Dewdrop.
That was refreshing.
A button, weapon, spiky sprig. Red and spiky sprig. A S button for go to entry. S button for go to entry. Red ant club. S button for go to entry. A button, a button, red ant club. Arrow, chop, red ant club. Hot craft available. Number / to hear more.
Nice snooter, dude.
You discovered. Red ant head. Grat. Grass. Grass. Left mouse button for chop. Workbench. A button for a button for previous. S button for go to entry. Roasting spit.
I feel a little less squishy now.
Store. A button. Roasting. Lean. Grass. Plant fiber.
Meals on wheels.
Apple bits. Apple bit. Dry. It's just a scratch. New objective. Craft a fiber bandage. C button for toggle crafting menu. Tech handies. Analyzed. Red ant head. Grab. Workbench, a button, weapons and tool, pebble, space bar button for bug, space, stuffed red worker ant. Space bar stuffed mite. Space bar button, space, natural red, weave, weevil, space, store, space bar, fuzz on, fiber bandage. A button for previous tab. D, auto save, weapons and, S button for go to entry. Natural, a button for weapons, a button for S button, space bar button for hot craft ingredient. W button for hot craft menu, 1. S button for go to entry. It's just a scratch. Objective complete. Craft a fiber bandage. C button for toggle crafting menu. Plant fiber. Tier 2. Sprig. Clover.
I don't want any trouble, Ant.
Dude.
Tastes good.
You discovered. Raw aphid meat. Mush.
Food.
Plant. Dry grass. Dry. Grass. Plant. Grass plant. Red worker ant. Red worker ant. E button. Workbench. E button for use work, a button for previous tab. Space bar button for hot craft ingredient. 1, space, S button for go to entry. S button for go. Grass. Roasting spit. Roasting spit. Roasting. Roast.
You know, I hear it's good luck to see a firefly.
I've never heard that.
Dude, it's good luck if you've been shrunk down and need a light.
Red worker. Red. Red worker and auto saving.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to some. So we can see there's an analysis. This is going to be one explorer thing. Tips that you guys may want to know is to wear ant on you, because our definition soldier ants are not going to be aggressive towards you if you're wearing wool, so that we can get some ant mandibles. You may also want to come inside here with some smoothies.
Work a
some
button for
smoothies
previous
regenerate
tab.
your
Web
health,
digging.
or at least some health
Chopping.
bandages
Torch.
in case
Torch.
they do hurt you.
Space bar. Light it
So
up.
let's harvest the soldier
Objective
ant, and as you
complete.
guys can see, we got 2
Craft a
ant
torch.
hearts, 3 acid glands,
You
and
discovered.
a glands, and 2
Torch.
ant mandibles. There are so many soldier ants inside this tunnel, as well as ant eggs. But yes, I hope this video helped you. If it did, please hit that thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe if you guys are new. Turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have yourself a fantastic day. Bye.
Whoa, it's a giant.
Good one, Max.
You've been injured. Craft bandages to restore health. Red worker. You discovered. Red ant mandibles. You discovered. Acid gland. Red worker. Grass.
Aw, poor guy's got allergies.
Grass. Left mouse button for chop. Workbench, a button, bust, red and space bar button for craft. W button for you discovered. Red ant glove. Roast.
No water filtration tablets needed.
Roasting spit. Lean-to, 22.
I'm ready to
Lean
eat my pillow, I'm so
Lean-to.
tired.
00. Colon. 00. Auto-saving. Peg handies. Discovered. Aphid honeydew. Grass. Clove. Hold E button for slurp nasty water.
Yuck. Gross.
Grass. Disabled. Roasting spit. Roasting spit. Add spacebar button for cook. Roasting spit. E button for cook. F button for relocate. Hold X button for recycle. Middle mouse button for copy. Roasting
Hey there,
spit.
buddy.
E button
What's
for
up?
cook.
I was talking to the ant, Pete.
Roasting spit.
Oh, yeah, I
E
knew
button
that.
for cook. F. Roasting spit. Aphid roast. You discovered. Aphid roast.
Chow down.
Roasting spit. Dry grass. Disabled. Wait for help. 28. Hold to give up.
Gotta get up, Max.
Dry grass. Dry grass. Disabled. Left mouse button for chop. Peg handies. Was knocked out by a red worker ant.
I need some help.
Someone help!
Peg handies. Kick the thimble. Joker Def 1021. After dying, you will respawn at your last saved respawn point. You can set your respawn point at rest locations, like a lean-to. W, A, S, D for move. Q button. Space bar for jump. Grass. Enter for use the chat box to type messages to each other. Dry grass. Disabled. Grass. Resource and acid glass level 30 raw science. Common resource analyzed. Brain power equip red and 30 raw science. Resource analyze spacebar button for continue. Bug knowledge. New objective. Peep a creature. X button for use peeper. Plant fiber. Dry grass. Grass. Store. Storage. Storage. Construct. Storage basket. Storage basket. Roasting spit. E button. Roasting spit. Roasting spit. Grass. Roasting spit. E button for cook. F button for relocate. Hold X button for recycle. Middle mouse button for grass.
Nice snooter, dude.
Tier 2. Tier 2. Tier 2. Tier. Grass. Left mouse workbench. Roasting M5 roasting spit. Roasting spit. Workbench a button. Store. Workbench. A but. Roasting. Work. Work. A button. Bug trope. Red soul. Stuffed. Natch. Do. Sap. Weevil. Aphid. Aphid. Consumable. Workers com. Astonic. Grub goggle. Astonic. iPad. A button. Mush. Bug. Mushroom. Plant. A iPad. Clover. Grub leggings. A button for previous tab. Grub legging. Weapons and tools. Range. Pebblet at range. Sprig. Chopping. A button. Mush. Bug. Space. Gear. Red. Grub vet. Grub. Red and. Consumables. Canteen. A button. S button for go to. Roasting spit. Roast. Grass. Left. Work. A button. A button for previous tab. D. A button. Search.
Better than starting.
Pebblet. Space bar button for. Grass.
Just like a fruit pounder.
Grass. Disabled. Left mouse button for chop.
Hey, Fit.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
Whoa, why don't you just stay over there, small red insect?
Grass.
All right, Shadows. What you got now?
Lawn Might. Slime mold you discovered. Grounded for repairs. Objective complete. Unblock the obstructed the mysterious machine part 2. New objective. Investigate the machine further. Q button. Q button. Heblet ham. Q button for previous page. Craft. E button for auto saving. Tier 2. Grass. Grass. Disabled. Left mouse button for chop. Peeper. Mysterious.
Did you hear something that sounded like a big far-off explosion?
By that, do you mean that
Explosion.
far-off explosion?
New
avalanche,
objective.
kaboomy sound?
Investigate the oak tree explosion.
So you heard it too?
Clover. Disabled. 100 raw science.
A scientific breakthrough.
Grass. Disabled. Left mouse button dry grass. Resource equipment slime mold stock 30 raw science. Resource analyzer common resource analyzed. Back empty 3 empty slot. Dry grass. Grass roast. A button for previous weapon. Pebble search recipe space sprig slime mold torch space bar button for craft.
The nose.
W
nose.
button for craft many. 5 torch. 1 hot slime mold torch. A button for previous tab. A space bar button for craft. You discovered.
Nice and clean.
Slime mold torch. Roasting spit. Roast. Work a button for space chopping rain air light. Weevil shield. A button for previous tab. D button for next tab. Weapons and tools. Weevil shield. 0. Hot craft available. Count item crafted. A button for previous tab. Grass. Workbench.
Chewy, but
Workbench. E button for use workbench. Roasting. Roasting spit. Roasting spit. E button for cook. Roasting spit. Roasting spit. Roasting spacebar button. Roasting spit. Roasting spit. E button for cook. F button for relocate. Hold X button for recycle. Middle mouse button for copy. Roasting spit. E button for cook. Weevil roasting spit. Roast weevil roast weevil roast work a button pebblet hammer auto saving acorn shovel number / to hear more a button chop pebblet axe pebblet ham spacebar button for hot crafting one crude pebblet ham spacebar button for hot craft a button for a pebblet axe pebblet sprig bow. You discovered pebblet hammer. A button for previous. A spacebar slime mold sprig red slime mold stock. A material slurry mushroom slurry. Unanalyzed. Number / to hear more. Peg handies. Discovered. Astonishing at work. Storage. Road. Grass. Grass. Dry grass. Resource 1. W button for
Meals on Wheels.
Grass. Disabled. Grass. 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 Disabled. Left. Dry grass. Disabled. Left mouse button for chop. Resource empty. Raw spacebar button for 30 raw science.
Science.
Resource analyzer. Common resource analyzed. Weevil roast. Roasting. Work a button for preview. A button. Plant slurry. Number / to hear more. Mushroom S button. S button. Number / to plant slurry. A button. Number / to mushroom slurry. Plant slurry.
My mom always says I light up a room.
A button. Plant mush. A button. Aphid stuffed gear. Head. Grub. Aphid slippers. Resistance. 2,5%. Number / to hear. Lower body. A button. Head. Astonishing acid. Number / to hear more. Q button for previous page. Workbench. Workbench. E button for use workbench. F button.
Take that,
Roasting.
vampires!
Storage. Storage. Roasting spit. M3. Spacebar button for cook. W button for take all. Storage. Storage basket. Storage basket. E button. Storage basket. Disabled. E button for open. Disabled. Hold E button for hot deposit. Disabled. F. Storage basket. Aphid roast. Roasting. Workbench. Workbench. E button for use workbench. F button for relocate. Hold X button for recycle. Middle mouse button for copy.
Damn, give me a plate of this. I don't want any trouble, Aunt.
Store. Storage basket. Storage. Work. A button. Gear. Weapons. Pep. Acorn. Rain. Acorn. Tour. Slime. Space. A button. Roasting spit. Workbench. Store. Roasting spit. Storage basket. E button for open.
That was refreshing.
Grass. Workbench. E button for use. Work menu. Look. Escape button for back. Save game. Power def. Create new save. Spacebar button for save. Spacebar. Save. F button for import save. Power def. Owner. Joker def 10. 2 days 20 hours. Menu. Menu. Exit the spacebar button.